Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to this is Starcraft English commentary. Let's watch continuously EST 2026 Season 2. And this is week number 3. We'll have semi-final number 2 and we'll have set number 1. So many qualifiers, deliminators and categorizers, and it's going to be very confusing, but just follow me, just take my hand and shall we dance? Because I have a playlist for everything, so you will know exactly what the games are. Just follow the playlist and play along. This is the EST. Mini versus Scan. Scan has surprisingly placed himself in this semi-finals. Actually, I don't follow who he defeats in the quarterfinals. But I think this week particularly, there are not a lot of pro gamers because most of them are preparing for their ASLs. But the one who have qualified possibly have played. And the one who are no longer in the tournament like Best is playing. So that's what we have. But this map is new Sylphid with Mini in blue at the 12 o'clock positioned and Scanned in red at the 4 o'clock positioned. Let me show you some relevant information. First of all, just quickly show you the map stats. So here it is. New Sylphid, 51.3% win rate. The next map, possibly at some point, is going to be Polestar. Polestar is just used so often. So, you know, you will see plenty of Polestar going around for everyone. Alright, something else I want to show you here. Let's once again review the ELO stats. Scan is not a great player. You can see his ELO score only 11-14. So he might not be ready to play against the like of Mini here. Mini going for the forward gateway and the core. I want to show you this figure where we see that Scan is played not many sponsor game because actually he is not a real, technically not a real pro gamer. He has played only 2 games against Protoss in the last 30 days and he's won 1 game, sponsored game that is. And I want to also show you this figure. This is going to be very interesting. This is the ASL accomplishment by round. And what can we see here? You can see that Scan is the least accomplished person. Only 3 ASL appearances so far. He's been only in one quarterfinal, in one group of 16, which is a great earnage for someone who is not started up as a pro gamer. Mini, of course, very highly accoladed general. He's even won an ASL. Royal has won one in ASL, although his accomplishments in the previous rounds are not as great as Mini's. Best has been in a lot of stages of the tournament, except for winning the championship himself. So, very interesting results we have so far between these players. Alright, what is coming up next now? We shall take a look at that part of the game. Looks like we have a vulture out here on this map. It is gonna get trapped by the Dragoon. The first hit is correct. The bunkers come up, and with that, all the Dragoons will be converging. Okay, Zelle is converging. We need to have the attack right now. We have 4 Dragoons. Okay, see, 2 Dragoons are only 1. But the bunker will complete. The attack is on a good Marine pullback now. That Marine has been sniped. More Marine is going to get sniped, but it will go inside of the bunker. This Dragoons decided to go in the main. It was decided to go in the main. Is this the right idea? Is this the right idea? He's gonna come out here. We'll try to hide in the corner. Go for the Marine, man. He's about to get a Marine. He needs to pull back, and good SV block it. Good SV blockage, and this Dragoon is not able to snipe. 1 vulture is still out here on the map going for the attack. We're gonna be having a tank, so that is gonna be doomsday now. I think that Dragoon is gonna die. He's trying to take a few more hits. Another Marine is gonna get sniped. He's trying to block, but not successfully so, and he need to actually leave the area. He is trying to make sure he saves both of his Dragoons correctly, and he's gonna do just that. We have a vulture still out there on the minimap. This vulture could lay a lot of stuff. It could lay some mines. It could attack. And now we have a tank. I think Scan doesn't have enough to attack right now. He just needs to stay back and make sure his mines are getting placed correctly. Once again, that vulture though gets sniped. It's going to be quite unfortunate. And more importantly, Scan doesn't have visibility on Protoss' 3rd base. He has no idea where and where they could hit him. I think this inner 12 o'clock position is the appropriate location for Mini to take. But we do have a slight push now on the mini map. And now those factories are going to be floated up very nicely between the players. There's the robotics. Robotics coming out. And some Dragoons trying to attack. Okay, finally we do have some visibility on the Protoss third base. This push though, is this a real push or what? Some tanks are staying on this side of the map. We have some Protoss unit also waiting on this side. It looks like Mini is very cocky and very brave. He says, I will send 2 Dragoons out here to try to deny any kind of hidden or early expansion. Doesn't see anything at all. Of course, he doesn't want to reveal his 2 Dragoons so early, because if he reveals them too early, that's a signal for Scan to push right onto Mini's expansion. But for now, I think Mini's gonna be hold just fine. He's waiting for his observer to come out. Dragoons are waiting patiently. I understand what is the point of having these 2 Dragoons down here. I don't know what they could hope to accomplish, because there's a push incoming. And I don't even know how Scan knows this. He is gonna try to go for a slight push here with the hope that it may succeed. And Dragoons are coming out to catch the tank. The tank has got vision. These Dragoons are just a bit away from the areas. But yeah, the push is gonna be looking very, very strong. We have some tanks, we have vultures, we have 3 tanks. The number of Dragoons are quite high though. The engagement will come through. The tank is getting trapped. You need to send the Dragoons back. The Dragoons are gonna get sent correctly back. And we have 2 Dragoons moving towards the south side. These Dragoons though are falling fast. We have Dragoon not being used in the equation at all. They're trying to come back. The tanks are still alive, but now they will be under a lot of target fire. We have a mine. Keep that in mind. How many tanks will remain? A mine drag that doesn't kill anything though. Those Dragoons have been dying. Scan will take the first set. We have a new Dragoons to come out, but he's need to actually target the weaker tanks. He's about to get it close up, blocking correctly. Where the 2 replacement Dragoons from the southern side, they're going to be arriving very, very soon. So I guess this push will end, but the expansion for Mini is very late. Keep that in mind. Terribly late expansion. As you can see, the Dragoons on the backside are not available. We're going to be having a hidden starport. Observer will see the siege mode. Oh my god, a nice mine explosion that killed both of the Dragoons. We're going to be seeing GG now because no observers. We have 1 Dragoon coming out. He's going to try to target the weaker tank. He gets 1 weak tank. Need to push Dragoons back and try to save it. Finally, the vulture has been cleared out. This Dragoon need to run away for its life. And as you can see, those Dragoons have, I think they ate a mine. They're so damaged now. And Mini will come out. But keep in mind that the expansion is not yet coming up. He really need to come out there and kill that mine. And as for the vultures, the plan here, I believe, is to try to get that probe sniped. I think getting a probe snipe is going to be very important. No expansion yet from Mini. He's going to be going directly into Reavers. He's not expanding. This is insane. 8-minute mark of the game and he finally will expand. I mean, he was going to be in a lot of war of hurt and pain if he doesn't expand as soon as possible. But he's also getting ready for his drop. Mini on even supply compared to Scan. This is not good. This is not good at this early stage. And those 2 Dragoons on the southern side trying to be a little bit cocky was not what he needed at this time. Maybe he just thinks he's got superior skills. He's got mad skills. Anyways, more forces are coming across the map now. Vultures will try to load up into the dropship. In the main base, a couple of pylons to spot. I don't know how successful this will be. This is looking very promising. Some Dragoons are out in the middle map doing nothing at all. Nothing in particular. The dropship is coming through. There's a pylon that sees this. The Zealot just get created, but so many probes will be falling. What the hell? What is the response here from Mini? He's gonna be going for a Reaver. He's actually not seeing this. I don't think he's seeing this or what. He finally will send 1 Dragoon back. Okay, there's a small block. The Reaver will go through here. There's a Zealot getting loaded onto the tank. Oh my god, all of a sudden we have a new tank that just pops, and that is gonna save the day here. He need to land a shot on the Zealot. He goes for the Reaver shot to go for the SCV. He's gonna try to go for the tank. He does get 1 tank snipe, not bad. That vulture is hiding all the way in the depths on the backside here, but this base is gonna get clear out. So Mini is gonna be slightly okay for the timing, but Scan is looking very good with his attack. There's a turret. The turret's about to complete. The turret will complete. The turret completes, and that shadow is gonna get damaged as hell. Very, very unfortunate. He will come back to this other side of the map now. Probes getting transferred to the new base. And Mini is in a lot of war of hurt and pain. The shuttle with speed has just completed, but there's a turret right there, so the shuttle is gonna have to go somewhere else. He doesn't have a location. He's just gonna attack some random buildings. Alright, more vultures will possibly get loaded up into that dropship. Mini's got a few Dragoons in. Oh, what the hell is he doing? He's gonna be losing his Reaver. He cannot even take 1 last shot. That is so clumsy. clumsy and ridiculously careless, reckless. For me, the dropship is about to come through again. We have a few Dragoons waiting in the main base. We have a new shuttle. He's going to try to pick up some cargo. Mini leading by about 5 supply only, but that I think is only because he's a pro gamer. If he is not a pro gamer, he will not be able to lead. And there is going to be the attack coming through. The probes need to run away. What's inside the shuttle? I'm not so sure. He's got a few Zealots just to block the vultures. And looks like in this expansion, there's also going to be some chances for the attack. We have finally that vultures getting pushed back. But look at the expansion. The expansion's got a cannon or what? I think there's a few Dragoons at the expansion. The third base, I mean, yeah, we have a cannon. We have a cannon, so Mini has got everything covered. For the time being, Scan leading by about 3 supply. We're going to be finally leading into mid-game now. Cannons in the main complete. The gateways are coming up. As you can see, Mini Cidabadoon is very late. Because of all of this crazy back and forth, his Cidabadoon is completely wrongly timed here. And from Scan, he's expand to the third base. Mini doesn't have any visibility of those areas. His observer count, I mean, he's got a ton of observers. He's got so many observers, but he's not actually placing them in the right location. Okay, we have observers spotting those factories now, which is great here. Mini tried to expand towards the 3 o'clock position. He's doing some nice practice game. Great Reaver shot to kill 2 vultures. Slow reaction from Scan to lose those vultures. And Mini is once again right back ahead in terms of supply. 20 supply difference between these 2 players, but once his commentator finishes, it's going to be a different light. The turret is going to get destroyed. The Reaver, what is he doing? He goes for the attack here, but the turret has been cancelled, so that's going to be great. Protoss forces is going to try to come through here. We have a nice observer. Go and target fire on the command center. That's going to force Scan to unsiege and move his forces either forward or backward. The Reaver is buying so much time. I think the command center is gone. The command center has been cancelled. We have a Reaver. Zealot has laid down. The Reaver takes a good shot here against the vultures and the Goliath. And now he might take another great shot against the vulture. There's a small attack. He would try to get maximum damage as much as possible. He gets a few Goliath snipe, but looks like this Dragoon forces has been destroyed. And look at the terrible target fire from the Dragoons. Not able to do anything at all. And now Scan leading by a few supply. We don't have a 4th base yet for Protoss. Protoss is still on just 3 bases. The 3 o'clock position is not yet up. We have some vultures coming out here just to try to slow down these Dragoons. Another nice mine explosion. Wow, what is the plan here for Mini? He might yet eat another mine. Tanks are moving forward, but I think we have a shuttle. He would try to take a great shot. This is a very good shot. The Zealots are coming through. We only have a few tanks here on siege mode. Look at the double tank. The double tank is not targeted upon. The Zealots are trying to walk. We need to go a little bit further. He waits for the tank to siege. He does go for a great shot. Not a bad shot. He needs to go for another shot on the backside. He does get 2 tanks sniped, but that's not enough. I think it's not enough. Scan on 3 bases. Mini on just 3 bases himself. More tanks are coming out, but we have an observer. That is a great shot, man. Is it enough to actually finish the attack? I need to go hurry up. This is going to be another great shot that damage those forces. One tank's going to get trapped. No, it's going to get sent back. What is the plan? Going for the vultures is not a bad idea. Those tanks are so nicely spread out. Scan leading by 10 supply. Mini will go for an attack soon. He has seen the weak units, but he has seen the Wraith. He will try to go for the shot. He's not laying the Reaver down. He finally will lay the Reaver down for another great shot. He kills 1 tank. He might kill another tank, but the number of Dragoons are thinning out very fast. The shuttle is so damaged. He needs to send it back and wait for another replacement shuttle. I think Scan can just expand. I think it's okay. A Dark Templar. Do we have scanned? Just as ironically as the name implies, he doesn't have scanned. Now he's gonna scan. He's gonna scan. A little bit delayed though, so more forces coming out here. Templars, Archive is up. What are these tanks trying to do here? I don't even know what is the plan. Why does he need to actually take this position? This position has got no strategic value. Either go back so that your resupply route is shorter, or go to snipe bases. More stuff coming through. Goliaths have targeted the first shuttle correctly. There's gonna be a few Reavers. That Reaver gets a good shot, but look at how crazy is that defense from Scan. He snipes every single base, and now Mini behind by 60 supply in that poor engagement. I think the turning point was those Goliaths and the Wraiths sniping, those shuttles, and none of the cargo, almost 0 cargo was loaded. We're gonna be having probes running into the main base now. Mini is in some desperate housewife situation. Most of his probes have died. Dragoons are trying to clear on this side, but great attack and great decision making and good results so far by Scan. We're gonna be looking forward to the next set here. We have a scan to see if there's any Dark Templars. Mini behind by about 50 supply. He would try to go for the counter attack. Of course, this cannot get anything done. He has seen those tanks. He need to back up now and just try to play the long game. We have a Dark Templar though. I think all of those attacks is very useful because it is allowing this kind of moves. You know, coming out and attacking and just hoping that Scan is not scanning, but Scan has scanned now. These Dragoons are just buying some time. Pull back, really is not paying attention. He will eat a lot of tank shots. He loses so many Dragoons in the process, but more counterattack. Getting ready to come out. Can Mini come back from this? It looks very dull. It looks very unpromising. 80 supply difference between these two players. We're going to be having yet another Mind Drag. No, Mind Drag. We might have another Mind Drag. No, Mind Drag. We're going to be having a Shadow. Instead of Shadow, there's going to be another Dark Templar going for the Mind Drag. You need to have a crazy Mind Drag, but it's not meant to be. And now this base will fall. So that's going to be GG. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.